Alright, what up YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, Team DKF, here with our boy Slim, and here with the top 32 duelists. What's your name and what'd you play?
Justin Tam, and I played Metalfoe with like some spicy tech.
Alright man, let's get into that. I like spicy tech, man.
Alright, so start off just the three gold driver, the 3 steel end, 3 bull flame, sorry, the silver, 3 steel end, and I only played 2 Bismugear because I have a way to search more 8 scale, so I felt like I didn't really need this one because you can't pendulum it out.
Yeah.
But like, it's useful because you pop with combination, and then you basically set up so you get to search on the end phase and set up full Metalfoe fusion.
Yeah.
And then of course the 3 Mbukus and the 3 Mbukus and the Kirin. This card's broken. Every time you open it, you basically win.
Card's good.
And then 3 Gofu. Gofu is broken. If you play any less than 3, you're probably just wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
3 Archfiends is like you open up more consistently, so you can like pop combinations and also like clear problem back rows, like preferably strikes. Except usually it's barrier, but
yeah, usually it's barrier.
Sometimes it's strike. And of course the 1 Luster. I decided to main deck 2 Maxis. I was having a lot of problems playing with my friends earlier before the tournament. They were playing ABCs, and I wouldn't be able to break a board if they made the Tsukiyomi Buster Dragon. So I felt like I needed a card that would either give me more chances to break the board, or they would just stop, which means I can play, because Buster Dragon is really hard to deal with in this deck.
Makes sense.
And then my spicy tech is a Scout and Monolith.
Yes! Pay 8, feel great, baby.
Funny enough, my friends who I was losing to, they're playing Galaxy ABC.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I keep losing to Infinity Buster, so I'm gonna just make Infinity myself to try and beat them. And this is great because like it just usually like you can have like 2 sort of like trap monsters, and Infinity Kirin is impossible to get over.
Yes, I agree.
How many times would you say you opened Infinity, or at least made it?
I made it probably at least like 5 or 6 times. Like,
that's pretty good, right?
It's like really broken.
And it was just pretty much sealed the game.
Yeah, well, like they look at it, they're like, they try and play one card, and then they try and bait it out. You're like, all right, I'm gonna wait for the real play, and then they make the real play and use out it with Kirin and Infinity, and they scoop.
Yep.
And of course, I played 3 Desires. Gotta play 3 if you play. You just gotta see it, because like if they have Desires and you don't have Desires, then you feel like you're just losing.
Yep. Says draw 2.
Yep.
3 Summoners Art lets you open Infinity more consistently. Just 4 Scouts, also could be Volflame sometimes if you want to make like big Alcahest and big Alcahest Kirin boards. And 1 Fusion, of course, you can put in the deck, and only 1 full Metalfoe Fusion just because I was trying to cut space, and I tried to play 2 for a while, and I kept opening it, and it just made my hands a lot less playable.
Yeah.
And I played 2 Painful Decision. I felt like I didn't need the 3 just because I played Summoner's Art as well. And only traps I played were 1 counter, 1 combination. Some people weren't playing counter at all, but like counter is like it's pretty good. It just helps you grind out a little further, because people thought this format was just like dice roll, you make a board, you win. But sometimes like the game actually extends to the point where this pays off, like because you bring out a Volflame, then you have fodder for next turn to make a Mithrilium, which just starts baits a lot of stuff out before you pendulum your whole. Yeah. Basically your graveyard, which is your extra deck. And this, of course, just for Archfiend centric, just to complete your scales. And Vanities.
Vanities. How many cards in the main?
42.
42, nice.
Any changes you make to the main deck?
Probably not. Like, it worked out very, very well. It was very consistent. I never opened, like, I opened 2 Desires, like, once, but...
Yeah, that was only bad time, right? Yeah.
Token. Extra deck. 1 Adamant, 1 Orichalc, 2 Mithriliums, just had to make space because of like Infinity and stuff like that, so I just cut the 3rd.
Yeah.
2 Alcahest, they had a really, I think it was the incorrect ruling this event, where Alcahest versus ABC Dragon, and Alcahest would actually lose. So like if you tried to suck their ABC Dragon and they would chain it to banish it, you wouldn't get it, which I think is actually incorrect.
That sounds weird.
But like, yeah, it made this card a lot worse, but I mean like it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
1 Zolkin, 1 Crystalwing, I actually made this a lot. And 1 Scrap Dragon. This was like my
MVP?
Maybe not MVP, but like it just it like baits back rows, like baits their barrier.
Yeah.
Gets rid of anti-spell. And yeah, it makes it so I can save this card for later.
Yeah.
1 Vermilion. I actually didn't. I made this once maybe, and it was just to like pop my own combination. But that was it. Like it's good. Gotta play it, but I didn't make it a lot. Break Sword. Yo, this card's broken.
Yes, sir.
It's like same thing. Bait more back row, and then in the Metalfoe mirror, it's really important to clear their scales, so like they can't pendulum. So this is really important to do at the end of your play. Totem Bird. I made it once. It's like my 15th extra deck card. And then of course the spicy Nova and Infinity.
Nice. Get that package.
Broken.
Alright.
Side. 3 Retaliating Sea. This is supposed to be for Metalfoe.
But
Mirror going second, but like I just didn't draw it.
Yeah.
I won most of my Metalfoe mirror matches. The only one I lost to was to Adam of Team Jobber. I lost to him like in the last round. But yeah, like it's supposed to be good. Everyone says it's a blowout. I didn't draw it. 2 Denko Rekkas. Basically just to like destroy Paleozoics.
Yeah.
It was great. Humongous, usually for like the hero decks or like the Toad. Sometimes for ABC, I don't know. I saw my opponent like wasn't taking out his ABC, so I sided this in and it worked. Nice. Only the 2 system downs. I didn't want to play 3 just because this is a card you can draw with your 6th card, and you never want to see more than one of this because it just like it doesn't help. It's not a combo piece, of course.
Yeah.
So like in a 6-card hand, I can draw this, but like for Retaliating Sea, I have to see this in my 5-card hand going second. So that's why I play 3 of this and 2 of that.
Makes sense.
2 Cosmic Cyclones, same idea. With playing only 2 of this, like use it for anti-spell, but like you only want to see one because like if you see more than one, then your hand's just pretty bad. Regeki Dark Hole. This was supposed to be for Dark Lords, but I didn't play any Dark Lords, so didn't really do anything. And I sided 2 strikes just for. It was for a lot. It's just like going first. Like say, I didn't need the maxis in my main, so I would take it out for strikes.
All right, that's for sure, man. Any shoutouts you want to give?
Shout out to my friends, Team Yugioh. Check out our YouTube channel.
All right, man. Put it down there in the description for you.
And shout out to all my friends. My team, my Edmonton crew, Sean, Seville, Justin.
All right.
They all helped me like test this deck. Shout out to my boys, Jimmy and Kevin over there.
Hey guys, you guys get a shout out. Hey.
And shout out to all my friends back home in Calgary as well.
All right, for sure, man. Congrats on getting top 32, and thanks for the deck profile.
Thank you very much.